Hello everybody, welcome to INKYDUNK, a side story, I guess. It's me, Minty, playing the Binding of Isaac. I actually re-bought this game after trading it in a little while ago, so I've lost all my save data. We've got nobody unlocked, as you can see. There's Azazel, Samson. Yeah, I was just re-familiarising myself with how to actually unlock everybody. This is a post-commentary because I can't play and talk at the same time. Item room right at the start. We'd love to see it. What have we got? Speedball. Okay, that's good. Okay, Gluttony. Gluttony's a good mini-boss. He's got very easily telegraphed attacks. Just a brimstone laser in whatever direction he's facing. He might sort of squeeze himself and do that 8 shots. Very easy to dodge, just a good first floor mini-boss. I always love to see him. Sometimes you can drop hearts, sometimes you can drop HP up items, but he didn't in that instance, which is a shame. Cool. You'll notice in the top left hand corner of that room there was a slightly bluer rock. You can blow those up for things like soul hearts, which are this game's armour, keys, bombs, and if you blow up enough then you'll unlock quite a nice item. I don't think I've got quite that far yet, but I'm on my way. Not a bad first floor. To be honest, I haven't played this game for about 18 months. Yeah, so let's just have a little look and see. Oh, there'll be a super secret room there, won't there? Yeah. The super secret room is very close to the boss room, and I think it's adjacent to only one other room. And then we're going back to find the secret room. Let me just get rid of these notifications on my screen so I can see. Yeah, and the secret room likes to be raw liver. Wow, that's a good HP up. The secret room likes to be as close to as many rooms as possible on each side, and close to the shop or special rooms, I think it is. And then the super secret room is close to the boss room and far away from any other rooms. Sticking the extra HUD on and the found items list so I can keep a track of what we've got here, and we're fighting Gemini. Gemini is fairly easy, just walk backwards, keep shooting, try and keep a rock between the little baby and try and keep a little bit of cover between you and the baby because it has ranged attack, but once it gets down to about half, but once you do half the damage bar to the bigger Gemini, you'll kill it, which will send the little baby into a rage. If you can aim your shots up just so you can pin it in between the wall and your shots and effectively stun lock it, a nice easy win. Jesus Juice, damage and range up, that's a nice one, we like to see it. Cool, let's I think we've got everything there, yeah, let's head down. Right, can't go into that room because we don't have one red heart. It's a boss challenge room. Usually it contains things such as Jess Harlequin Baby, gives you a double shot. That's fine. It's one of the familiars that can lead to the conjoined transformation, which gives you similar spreads with your shots. But we won't get that in this run, if I remember correctly. I don't think I've unlocked that transformation yet. Or seen it, anyway. Alright. Doing a little bit of due diligence on the poops. We have the petrified poop item, which increases the chance of getting item drops from destroying poop, so you'll be seeing a lot of that. Coin. Hierophant gives you 2 soul hearts, and you use it. This is good to watch back because it's giving me a little bit of an outsider's perspective on what I'm doing wrong when I play. I'm not the best Isaac player at all. I think I've got that tendency that characters in films do when they're running away from like a tree that's falling down. Instead of just taking a step to the side to effectively dodge, you're sort of running down the length of the tree as it falls, which is no good for anybody. Unlocked Lazarus for having... I can't remember, it's lots of hearts, isn't it? Monstro. I didn't think he would hit me there. Monstro is another good first floor boss. Kind of tanky, but telegraphs his attacks well. Be careful of this spray attack and his barfing. The bigger projectiles will do a whole point of damage, which is no good for anybody. Just a HP up, and because we took no red heart damage on that floor, we unlocked a deal with the devil. Dark Bum is an excellent item. It'll drop either a soul heart, a nasty spider, or a friendly spider for every 1.5 red hearts it picks up. It'd probably be one of the better items in the game for sure. Very excited to have that, and the pentagram as well, which is just a solid damage up. We're up to 5.86 now, which a very good amount of damage actually for this stage. Another tinted rock there, and there, and there. I remember thinking, all I want's a bomb. No keys, we can't get to the item room just yet. The Two of Spades, when you use it, it doubles the amount of keys you have, or it just gives you 2 if you have none. I have this tendency to get stuck in narrow bits. I don't know why I take pills. Pills are just terrible all the way across the board. There are so many more negative ones than there are positive ones. Unless you have an item like PhD, which guarantees positive pill drops, and even then, they're not negative, so they're not necessarily good, but they won't drop your stats. It's important to keep your distance from a boss such as Mega Fatty, because in particular I really like that attack that he does. It's so good to be able to dodge using the shadows on the floor. And there's a guppy item. We took 2 Devil Deal items. No, 3. We took 3 Devil Deal items, so we've unlocked Azazel, who is an interesting character to play. Very. He's done it. Amazing. Where was I? Oh yes, it's good to keep your distance from Mega Fatty because he's got a very quick jump attack which can catch you off guard. Alright, the best friend. The best friend is a decoy. A decoy Isaac with a bomb inside, so you can lay it. If the enemy is closer to it, then it'll draw aggro and then blow up. And it'll also do all the other things that you can expect bombs to do, like take care of rocks, open up the secret rooms, etc, etc. And there's got nothing on the donation machine, which is a shame. A donation machine, it goes up to 999, and the more money you put into it, you'll unlock store upgrades, better items in the shop, etc, etc. It can also act as a bank if you're in a bit of a pinch. You can just blow it up to pull out a few coins here and there. Gold poop gives you money. I don't know why I did that, because I haven't got flying. The mob challenge room there. As soon as you open a chest in that room, the gate will shut and you'll have to fight 3 waves of enemies. I don't have any keys, so... Oh, he got cocky. Alright, who have we got in here? Nobody, because we've already beaten them. But what's Dark Bum going to give us? There we go. The duality of the Dark Bum. A bad spider and a soul heart. Moving on. That animation makes me upset. That thing there, that vanity mirror, you can touch it to change your physical appearance based on what items you get, or you can blow it up for pills. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. Wrong way. Oh, you idiot. I should have used best friend here. Wrath will die to... Oh, I did. Send the bomb over to me. Whew! That was technically the right way to do it, but also that worked out very badly for me. Don't blow up that one. There's a tinted rock down there. Did I get it? I didn't see it. That's a shame. Yes. A bomb that you label one-shot Wrath. He'll take damage from his own bombs, but not as much. So using best friend there was the right thing to do, but it just sent the bomb into my face and hurt me as well. So that's just the way it happens sometimes. This is one of those rooms that Mrs. Minty hates me going through because of all the noises. She'll be sitting there trying to read a book, and she's just got coming from the TV. Varicose veins. Gives you a tear burst every time you hit. Probably should have gone for the spider first, because these hives don't really, not really a threat until you actually blow them up, and they might send out one of those pooters. It's always a good idea to go for the ranged ones first. That glowing creep on the floor, that'll hurt you. If you pick up an item like anemia or something else that will give you a your own red creep, the way that you can tell which one is yours and which one is your enemy's is yours doesn't sort of flash. Flash is probably not the right word. Glow, undulate. Yours basically just stays one colour, and then enemy creep gets sort of brighter and darker. Yeah, pulses. There we go, varicose veins proc in there. Sometimes fires hold items as well. Still got petrified poop, so it's good to do due diligence there. The Fallen! The Fallen's a good boss to fight. Kind of tricky, especially this second phase, because you've got two equally dangerous enemies to worry about. It'll shoot a volley of 3 and 4, or it'll charge you and shoot out 4 brimstone lasers, and you've got 2 of those in the second phase, so it can get a little bit tricky, but it'll always drop a devil deal item, so the risk reward is quite high. We've got Dark Matter, which is a damage up, and Fear. Fear's not that great because it makes enemies unpredictable, but the damage up is very, very nice. We like to kill these floating blobs, little fistula bits, over holes, so that they don't spawn little grubs when they die. I've got a champion down here. It's a little harder to kill, and it's green, so it drops creep as it walks. Depending on the colour, champion enemies will be harder to kill and have an added effect. Some will give off a volley of bullets when they die, some will split into two, etc, etc. Well, that wasn't too bad. Those enemies can be a little bit erratic. They can really bounce out at you, and if you've got your back against the wall like I have a tendency to do actually, looking at this, then you can be left feeling quite sore. This is not a bad run so far. 2 keys for 8 bombs. We have 2 keys and 8 bombs, so we don't really need that. These webs, not just for show, they will slow you down too. A key. And we haven't found the item room yet, have we? So that's a sacrifice room. That is a little complicated to go in right now for a first video. Basically, you can walk over those spikes, you'll get such things as coins, blessings, fights with the angels to unlock key pieces, to fight one of the game's true final bosses. More on that later, I'm sure. These guys stink. No tinted rock in there. Can't kill the skull until everything in the room is dead. Depending on the colour, it'll just die, or you'll have to actually kill it anyway. Silly amount of damage there. There we go. Now we see another champion split into 2. Oh, I really don't like those enemies. I didn't mean to unlock that, and I remember feeling salty about it. I did this run. These things have an orbiting fly, and they shoot homing shots, so they're quite... It's good to keep a decent bit of distance between you and them. Emperor card. I'll teleport you to the boss room. The Emperor... Ugh. Health. Stop taking pills. The Empress will give you the Whore of Babylon transformation, which is a... quite a good damage up actually, so... These enemies can't be hurt from the front unless you have piercing shots. It's one of the few times that fear comes in well, because they have a tendency to charge you, but if you've given them the fear, they'll just run away. I find it really hard to hit these things as well. They're very erratic, very unpredictable. Oh, that took forever. I didn't have a key because I wasted it on those chests. Oh, never mind. This breaks your heart. The bonies. I remember... Ooh. I can't believe I haven't taken any damage in that room. I find those so hard to deal with. I think it was... I remember... I can't remember who it was. I think it was Biznap back in the day who said that if you really hug the wall in that... I'm drowsy. I think I'm drowsy just slows down enemies in that room. Much like the stopwatch does. But yeah, fighting bonies. I think if you ugh. See, this is why fear's no good, because I was expecting Monstro to jump right to the other way. Here's the Empress card. Movement speed up and damage up. Yeah, if Monstro wasn't feared, then it would have been much easier to deal with. There is an easy way to beat Monstro too. You can lock him into those brimstone shots by just strafing from side to side, but the fear effect didn't really make that possible. We got the PJs though, which is 4 soul hearts, good bit of survivability, and now he's blue. Oh, nearly. That's what I get for swinging my deck around. Never mind, what a key. Let's see what's in the item room. Hope it's worth it. Scorpio and the analog stick. Scorpio is poison tears. Analog stick is I think it's a slight tears up and gives you 360 tears, so you can aim them in any direction. A little bit more finesse. But yes, back to those bonies. I think if you hug the wall and really hug it, press the direction as you're of the wall as you're up against it, the bonies don't shoot you. That might not be true, but Biznap seemed to believe it, and he was very, very knowledgeable about this game, so I'll believe him. Will I actually do it myself though? Probably not. 4 keys for 3 bombs. Sign me up. Great. These saggy fellas turn into bonies sometimes. Dreadful. Tinted rock there. It's the one with the X on it. This room again! Frighten him. A key for a key? Oh, that can mean one thing. Look at that shadow. Yeah, Wallmaster. Pain in the arse. Turned on the gamma just a little because it was so bloody dark I couldn't see what was going on. That's a bit better. There we go, much easier now that you don't have an enemy pushing you into a can be done. And for what? Thankfully though, because we've already defeated all the enemies, we don't have to fight those. Bye. Hateful room. These fellas will shoot out spiders if you're not careful. Oops. Whoops. Alright. Oh, a meagre shop. Sometimes shopkeepers can give you coins. What they do give you when you blow them up is an increased chance for a deal with the devil, because there's no need for that room. Breaks your heart, especially when you know that it's you that made that mistake. Okay, then we're going to look for the item room. We've got 7 keys, so there's no danger of us getting to it and not being able to enjoy the spoils. And there it is. Let's kill this big poo. Thank you, Dark Bum. No thank you, Dark Bum. After all I've done for you. Arcade. The Rosary, nice bit of survivability, 3 soul hearts. Thanks. The Bomb Beggar. Thanks for the bombs. You can get a little bit fresh with your. You can get a little bit fresh with your invincibility frames with the demon beggars. And we've picked up the Bible, which has the what? Just watch. Use the Bible on the mum fight, and it's a one-hit KO. You've unlocked the womb. Great. All right. Well, let's treat this as a little credit sequence. Yeah. Look at all those lovely challenges. Anywho, thanks for watching. It's just been a little bit of a mumble so far, but I hope that you're able to pick up a couple of tips and tricks there. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.